Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff. Today, I'm reviewing the song Everything's Electric by Liam Gallagher. As always, this song comes to you as a request from one of my listeners, one of my viewers, whatever you want to call yourselves. So if you want to request something, just put it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. And so, at this point, I've heard a lot of music from Oasis. I've actually heard a good handful of music from Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds solo project, but I haven't heard anything from Liam Gallagher's solo project. So, finally getting to it, and this is a brand new release. Looks like it was just released February 4th of this year. And so, and then right now it's the 5th. So, yesterday, I guess it was released. So, looking forward to listening to this one. I really enjoy Oasis, really enjoy Noel Gallagher solo stuff, so I'm hoping I'll enjoy this one. And I gotta say that the most requested song from Liam Gallagher has actually been For What It's Worth, and we'll definitely have to get to that one. But I wanted to jump kind of on this new song while it was new. So anyway, let's give it a listen. Again, this is Liam Gallagher, Everything's Electric. Here we go. Love the energy so far.
Tell me what do you love, and would you let it kill you? With a head full of dreams at night, sorrow's written the story of life. The higher we go, the longer that we can fly. I never knew what you wanted, so I gave you everything. Your life's short of most days are long now. Missing this is all that's left now. No, you're gonna let it go. I don't hate you, but I despise that feeling. There's nothing left for me here. You won't know if you don't go. Superficial feelings is how to take it easy. Underneath the red sun, everything's electric.
Yeah, that was good. That was real good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Not too sure what he's talking about lyrically, but I will say I really enjoyed the guitar work throughout. Just a fun song. Like, it was just very like rock and roll, It really gave me that classic rock vibe that I definitely enjoyed. So, let's try to break it down piece by piece. Let's take a look at those lyrics. I'm kind of curious. So it says here, the city is burning, sinking ships in the ocean, with a head full of dreams at night, sorrows written, the story of life. Ain't nothing to do, but I was digging for gold dust. I see the shame in your eyes this time, and no, baby, it's cold inside. Your fake humble called out, got you tongue-tied. Your best chance at success got you denied. Do you know you thought I wouldn't know? I don't hate you, but I despise that feeling. There's nothing left for me here. You won't know if you don't go. Superficial feelings, it's hard to take it easy. Underneath the red sun, everything's electric. I really don't know what I'm reading here. I'm not sure what the red sun has to do with it. Everything's electric. The red sun brings up a few different connotations for me. At first, I think of Superman for some reason. I think, isn't he like weak under a red sun or something like that? It also makes me think of Lord of the Rings, where Legolas is like, the red sun rises. There's blood's been spilled on this night. But I have no idea what he's talking about here. I mean, this part right here, the city is burning, sinking ships in the ocean. I'm thinking, okay, everything's kind of going downhill, right? Everything's going to shit. But other than that, I mean, I have no idea. With a head full of dreams at night, sorrows written, the story of life. Ain't nothing to do, but I was digging for gold dust. I see the shame in your eyes this time, and no, baby, it's cold inside. Your fake humble called out, got you tongue-tied. Your best chance at success got you denied. No, you thought I wouldn't know. Interesting. Okay. Tell me, what do you love, and would you let it kill you? That's a good line. With a head full of dreams at night, sorrows written, the story of life. The higher we go, the longer that we can fly. I never knew what you wanted, so I gave you everything. Another great line. I never knew what you wanted, so I gave you everything. Your life's short and most days are long now. And that was a pretty cool line too when I first heard it. Especially, I've heard a lot of like older people say that, life feels different as you get older. Like time, the passage of time feels different. So, chain of missing links is all that's left now. No, you gotta let it go. I don't hate you, but I despise that feeling. There's nothing left for me here. You won't know if you don't go. Superficial feelings, it's hard to take it easy. Underneath the red sun, everything's electric. So I'm wondering if it's sort of like apocalyptic, but I wonder if it's more in the sense of like a relationship. Like there's some sort of relationship, whether it be like a friend, a romantic relationship, what have you, right? That just is going bad, and it almost feels like the end of the world, right? That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Just because it flips like here in the chorus, I don't hate you, but I despise that feeling. There's nothing left for me here, right? It's just kind of like, no bad blood, but also my world has ended, I guess, in a sense. You won't know if you don't go. Superficial feelings, it's hard to take it easy. Underneath the red sun, everything's electric. So, lyrically, I think it's very interesting. At least I'm still not too sure what to make of it. But I've honestly always been a fan of when an artist sort of writes lyrics that they're sort of ambiguous and leave it up to the viewer. So I always kind of enjoy that, or the listener, I guess I should say. Kind of enjoy that style, and I think he does that well here. So lyrically, I'll still give it a thumb up. I think it was pretty solid, and there were a lot of really good lines in there where I was like, that was well written. So I think this one stands out lyrically as a pretty good track. Instrumentally, I think this one really grabbed me. I mean, like it really gave me that classic rock feel. Although they didn't really stick it in your face, there were some really nice little guitar solos mixed in there. And again, it was sort of muted. It was sort of like, I don't even want to say in the background, but it definitely wasn't as again, in your face as it could have been. I think it was the right amount though. Like the song overall, I thought was a pretty easy listen, pretty fun listen. But then I think, too heavy of a guitar solo would have taken away from it. I think what they did was just right. So, and I think the guitar work throughout was fantastic. And I think that to me, that was what really stood out the most. So, I got to say that instrumentally, this one was very enjoyable. I give it 2 thumbs up there. And as far as replay value goes, I think this is a very easy listen. Like I said, the lyrics are pretty interesting. And I didn't even mention Liam's vocal performance. I assume he was on vocals here. Let's see. Vocals, yeah, Liam Gallagher, of course. It looks like this Greg Kirsten did a lot. Guitar, keyboards, bass. Oh, and drums was Dave Grohl. That's pretty neat. Man, Dave Grohl is awesome. Dude is everywhere, first of all. I feel like I need to go back and listen to the drums again more closely now, just because I really love Dave Grohl on the drums. Like, as much as I think I've mentioned it before, but as much as I love him in the Foo Fighters as like a front man, some of my favorite work from Dave Grohl is when he's on the drums. Whether it be Queens of the Stone Age or them Crooked Vultures or Nirvana, having Dave Grohl on drums is an automatic win for me. So I need to go back and listen to the drums on this track, because I'm like, did I miss out on a great Dave Grohl performance because I was too focused on the guitar? So I'll have to go back and look at that. But yeah, I think as far as replay value goes, this was a really good one. And I can't wait to listen to it again. I give it 2 thumbs up. It's going to make the playlist, that's for sure. So anyway, thank you so much for the request. Pretty quick turnaround by my standards. I mean, again, this song just came out yesterday, so went ahead and got it in. So thank you so much for the request. As always, if you want to request something, just leave it in the comments. I'll be sure to add it to my list. If you enjoyed the music as much as I did, of course, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And of course, if you want to support me, just all the normal stuff you do on YouTube, like and subscribe and comment. And of course, if you want to check the description, you can also follow me on Twitter, TikTok, or Twitch. I'm posting content at all 3 places as much as I can. So anyway, thank you so much, guys. Really enjoyed the song. Hopefully you did too, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.